Welcome to week 5. This week is huge. You are over the hump. You have made it through half of this course, but I have to tell you that this is a week that I hope you're watching this on Monday so that you've gotten started early. You have an exam at the end of this week, exam number 2. You also have your first major assignment due that requires you to observe in a school or interview a teacher. Along with that is one of the most important topics there is when it comes to supporting young children. It deals with children who might be experiencing abuse and neglect. Trust me when I say that as a teacher, there will be a time, and more than one time, when you have to call in suspected abuse or neglect. If you know a teacher who says that they've never had to do this and they've taught for more than 3 years, they've missed something. They've let it slip. I've made sure this week to scour Michigan's Department of Human Resources website to get all of the information I can share with you about abuse and neglect, what to suspect, what areas there are for concern, and what you need to do as an educator when it comes to reporting. Here at CMU, if we have a student who comes to us and says that they suspect something with one of the children in our program, we sit with that student and help them as they call and make the report. It's a really scary thing to do your first time, but it's an experience that I am thankful they get sometimes with the support of a mentor. Please read everything so carefully in this chapter. Don't let your school administrators tell you that they have to give you permission to make the call. By law, it is your responsibility. If you have a resource file, the information from this week is critical to go in that file. You will go back to it. If you don't have a resource file for this kind of thing, today is the day you need to start the resource file. Again, I say, you will have to make that call. And it will be so much easier when you can go back to their list of concerns and list of things to suspect and remind yourself that all you're doing is making the call. You're not making the accusation. You're not making the judgment. You're just sending the basic information to the expert so that they can take it from there. Have I heard horror stories? Do I know personally families who have experienced problems because they were reported and not guilty? Oh my goodness, if I could just tell you the stories. But we can't let that get in our way of protecting the children that we serve. Remember that you are a mandated reporter. And please do everything you can this week to learn about that process.